Psychology is the scientific study of human behavior. So we look at different behaviors, but we look at it from a scientific point of view. So for example, if we look at aggression, we'll look at different brain functions brain areas that may link to aggressive behavior, but we'll also look at social aspects, so environmental factors that can help to explain aggressive behavior. So what we aim to do is look at different types of behavior and describe it and evaluate it from different perspectives. In terms of what the students get out of studying psychology, it's just a wider appreciation for the world. So I often hear students saying, or parents saying even, that they often have dinner time conversations about what their daughters learned in psychology, in particular in looking at key terms they've looked at in lessons and then applying it to what they're seeing in the news, what they're seeing at school. So I really think they get a greater understanding of the world by studying psychology. We study the Edexcel specification, so they sit 3 papers all at the end of year 13. Paper 1 topics we cover in year 1, and they're the 4 foundations of psychology. So they're social, cognitive, learning, and biological psychology. And they give the students the foundations in preparation not only for A2 in order to apply their skills to their topics, but also if they were to go into university, they're covering the foundation skills they would cover in year 1. Of a university course. Year 2 is where we focus on paper 2 and its applications. So students will study clinical psychology. It's the core content of the course. So everyone on Edexcel psychology across the country looks at clinical psychology. We look at things like schizophrenia. We help to explain schizophrenia, treatments used to treat schizophrenia, and we evaluate all the way through. And then the other option they look at in year 13 is criminal psychology. So applying the knowledge that they acquired in year 12 to explain topics in criminal psychology, such as why is eyewitness testimony unreliable, or what makes a criminal a criminal. So we look at biological aspects. And then there's a third paper, which is synoptic, which covers all the skills they learn in both year 12 and 13 and bring them together in one paper in terms of longer extended answer questions. Psychology at Surbiton High School, what makes us a unique special department in comparison to other psychology departments in other schools, is that we pride ourselves in the relationships that we build with the students. We work with them at A-level. It's a partnership through coaching, through mentoring, and it comes through the love of the subject the students have, that we come together, work together to get to the final outcome, which is their exams. So I do believe it's the relationships we build and the support that we do give the students that makes our department unique. In terms of co-curricular activities, we do run a once-a-week psychology society where Miss Dowie presents the students with topics to stretch and challenge the students beyond the curriculum. So she looks at certain things of the effect of sleep on individuals if they get too much or not enough sleep. She really picks items that is going on in real life and applies them to psychology, and then stretches and challenges students to get thinking about those subjects. In terms of support, as I said, we offer quite a lot of coaching with the girls. So if there's a need for intervention, we straight away start coaching clinics with the students to enable them to build confidence in the subject and the skills to become competent in them. So that's how we support the girls throughout the duration of the course. What draws me to psychology is just how applicable it is to the real world. So just looking at events going on in the world and just being able to explain them from different viewpoints. I really enjoyed teaching clinical psychology because we look at disorders like schizophrenia. We bring mental health to the forefront to help to explain to students how we can explain these disorders, how we can reduce stigma. And I do think studying psychology helps individuals develop more empathy towards other people that may have individual differences that are different to them. And I think that's what draws me to the subject of psychology, and why I wish students would study psychology, because of the skills and the empathy we build towards other people because of studying the subject.